What is up, guys? Zilla back here with another video, and it is that time of year again. This is every single figure that I've got in 2025. I am not gonna lie, this year was absolutely crazy in terms of stuff that I got. There was a lot of stuff that when I look at my bed that I put everything on, there's a lot of stuff that over here that I thought I would never get my entire life, but it's here now. But there is a lot of shit to get through, so let's get started. Let's start with the Banpresto. What are these guys? Little sit-down Godzilla dudes. This is a Space Godzilla one that I got, and I really like this guy. He's cute. I like little cute Godzilla things like that. So I went and got him. He is pretty damn cool. By the way, these are not in order of when I got them. So yeah, I don't remember what the first figure I got this year was. Next, let's talk about this guy, because I wasn't really expecting on getting him, but I'm actually really glad I did. This is one of my favorite Ultraman kaiju, Eleking. I was not expecting to get an Eleking this year, but I decided to get the Ultra Monster series Eleking. And, he's Eleking, so he suffices me right now. Then I went with some friends, and I ended up picking up a couple of the Super 7 3 3/4 inch black and white blind box Godzilla figures. And the two that I got out of the set is the Mechagodzilla 1974 and the Gigan 1972. Both these guys are pretty damn cool. I like the matte finish on these guys. And I think these were my first Super 7 guys, and they're pretty damn cool. I like them both. On the topic of Super 7, again, I went out with friends. Yes, I have friends. And I bought a couple of the Super 7, was it the Monster Island series blind boxes? This was, I think, a couple months after I bought the other guys. And I ended up getting Godzilla 1962, Mechagodzilla, this is like a silver one though, so it's regular, 74, and probably my favorite, Megalon. These guys are pretty freaking cool. My favorite is definitely Megalon because, well, I think this is my first Megalon in the entire collection. I missed out on the Bandai Movie Monster series and the retro color version, so I do not have a Bandai one yet. Maybe next year, maybe. And this Mechagodzilla just rocks. I love how shiny he is. Guy out of the way, because I love the hell out of this figure. I got this year I was really hoping him to come out last year, but he didn't. But he's finally here now, and I'm actually super glad he came, and I love him so much. This is the Hayatoys Godzilla Evolved. I know in my review, I kind of, like 6 months ago, that I said that I don't know if he was worth the wait. Well, this guy grew on me significantly over the past 6 months. This guy has been living on my desk ever since I made that video. He's been living on the desk, and yeah, I just love this thing so freaking much. That I ended up picking up my third SH Monster Arts figure, that being the SH Monster Arts 70th anniversary, or in this case 30th anniversary version of Burning Godzilla. I love this thing. I have always wanted to experience this mold. There are a couple issues that I will probably talk about in a review if I end up getting around to it, but I love this thing a lot. Yeah, I mean, this thing is just absolutely killer, and I am so glad I have it now. Then, later on this year, I think I got this guy actually last month, not even, I think like 3 weeks ago. I ended up finding a good deal on this specific figure that I have been looking for, because I have been trying to complete all the Bandai and Bandai Creation Bandai vinyls for Godzilla 2000. I think this was one of the last ones I needed for the mainline ones that are not just like Godzilla Store exclusive guys or I'm missing a couple, but this guy was one of the main ones I needed. I ended up finding for $50, the Bandai Memorial Box Godzilla 2000 with the card. I don't know how I did it. I ended up getting two Memorial Box figures for $50 each, and this was one of them. I am completely ecstatic to have this guy now. I love the dorsal plates, the hot pink. Just, oh god, it's just so freaking cool. Next figure we're going to be talking about is a figure I did do a full review on, but I just want to mention them real quick. I ended up buying the Super 7 Super Kaiju Godzilla -1. This guy is probably the best Super Kaiju figure released so far. I do not have the 2002 yet, but I have made a video on almost, except for 2002, all of the Super Kaiju Super 7 Godzilla figures. So if you are interested in videos like that, go and check out the rest of those videos because I worked very hard on them. Next figure we're talking about is a figure that I was not expecting on getting at all, especially, yeah. Well, this is the Godzilla Store exclusive Bandai Movie Monster Series Kamacuras. I was not expecting to have a Kamacuras figure in the collection, but here we are, and there's a fucking Kamacuras sitting in front of me. Yeah. Wow. I really, really like Kamacuras, if you can't tell. I've wanted a Kamacuras to go with Manila for a long time, and, well, pretty much ever since I got Manila, which was, what, March of last year? So, to finally have a Kamacuras here, it's just fucking awesome. I love this thing so much. Next figure we are going to be talking about is a figure that I got, I'm not gonna lie, 3 days ago. This thing showed up in the mail. It was a pre-order that I ordered. But this guy, holy absolute shit. I did not think that this thing was going to be this cool, and I'm a little mad at myself that I waited this long to go and get it. This is the Godzilla Store exclusive aggregate destroyer. Holy shit, dude. This thing fucking rocks. I love everything about it. There is not... I agree with what Shinra Jura said about this thing, that this is probably one of the best movie monster series in recent years. This thing makes me want to go back and get the original, because holy good god, this thing is just fucking insane, and I was not expecting it to be this freaking big, to the point where I don't even know if I have the shelf space for this guy yet. But we'll figure it out as we go along. I do plan next year maybe to do another collection video, because I haven't done one in a good 3 or 4 years. But yeah, if you don't have an aggregate destroyer, you have to go and get one. It's on the Godzilla Store currently. Go pick yourself up the aggregate destroyer. It's fucking awesome. This next figure I got for an absolute steal. This is the Bandai, oh my god, event exclusive, I think. Brown Anguirus from Godzilla Final Wars. I got this with tag for $20, which is kind of crazy, but I really like the paint job on this thing, and I think it's really cool. The next figure we're going to be talking about is from a brand and from a series I fucking despise, but I had to fucking buy it because, well, I love the suit. It's a Funko Pop of Godzilla 2000. I hate Funko Pops. I have a couple in the collection, but this is the one I really needed to buy because, well, Godzilla 2000 is my second favorite suit in the whole franchise, and I had to buy it. The next figures we're going to be talking about are not Funko Pops, but they are from Funko themselves. Funko released mystery minis of the Godzilla characters, so I went and picked out a couple, and, well, I ended up getting 3 Godzillas, which I just haven't done anything with yet, but I really like the way this Godzilla looks, and I don't know what I will do with the rest of these guys, but they are cool. But the other ones I did get was Anguirus, Gigan, Mothra, Rodan. Oh, you can't even fucking see Rodan. Gigan, Anguirus, Mothra, Rodan, and the one out of 72, Space Godzilla. I got Space Godzilla. Yeah, I really think these things are cool. I think I might be done for them. I kind of got the ones that I mostly wanted, especially that Space Godzilla. I think this guy is pretty freaking cool. Especially because of the Supernova news. That's pretty damn cool. Another Super 7 reaction figure I got was the Godzilla Heat Ray 1984. I really like the way this guy looks. I like the 84 design, and just having... I thought I would be a little bit different and get the Atomic Breath version. Because, I mean, well, I think it just looks cool. I like it a lot. This guy is really cool. And I ended up picking up one more Super 7 blind box. This was the -1 versions. And I ended up getting the open mouth roaring Godzilla -1. And I really like this guy. He hangs out with the -1 boys. And, well, that's what he does. He's pretty cool. I like the way he looks. The next figures we are going to be talking about was a little bit crazy, to say the least. I had a little bit of an Ultraman phase where I just went and started fucking buying Ultraman for some reason. So I have a bunch of Ultraman characters and Ultraman here with me today that I wanted to show. So, one of the first Ultraman guys that I bought was Baltan, because I do not have a Baltan in the collection yet. So I bought him. He can barely fucking stand. Is he really not going to stand? Come on, bro. Alright. I ended up buying a Ultra 7, because I do not have an Ultra 7. I bought Ultraman Taro. Oh shit, don't fall, please. Then I ended up buying, this is probably my favorite, my second favorite, King Joe. I've always wanted a King Joe, and I just never got around to getting it. I do want to buy a King Joe Black. I do really want that. I bought a Tiga, because I do not have a Tiga, and I've always wanted a Tiga, so I found a Tiga. And I think this is Ultraman Nexius, I think. Please tell me if I'm wrong. I don't like Ultraman as much as Godzilla. And my favorite Ultraman, I bought myself a Mebius, because I've always wanted a Mebius. I bought all of these guys this year, and... well, they were all like fucking $5 each. And, well, I'm really happy I have them now because they fucking rule. I love them. Alright, let's talk about a couple more figures before we wrap up this video and do it for part 2. The next figure we're going to be talking about is a figure that I was not expecting on getting at all, but I found him for $40 and I decided to snag him. Sorry, his tag's a little dusty. This is the theater exclusive Gray GMK Godzilla. I'm really surprised I got him. He was one of my first pickups of this year, and well, I really love... I think GMK was my favorite figure of last year, so I decided to pick another one up in gray, in the theater exclusive colors. I really like this guy. Yeah, probably not as much as my normal one, but I really like him. Next figure is a figure I was not expecting on buying either, but I found him also for $20, and this goes with the brown variant I showed you in this video. The normal Bandai Movie Monster Series Godzilla Anguirus 2004. I got this guy with tag for $20, dude. This thing, I've had the Movie Monster Series, the 2018 Movie Monster Series one for the longest. I really need to upgrade. Well, I feel like the 2018 one is a very, very big downgrade. But I ended up finding this guy for $20, and I am super happy that I did, because I love him. Another figure that I've got literally a couple days ago was this goes with Aggregate Destroyer, the Bandai Movie Monster Series Godzilla Store exclusive Flying Form Destroyer. This thing is just really freaking cool. I love the purple paint on it. My horn is a little bent, but nothing I can't fix. And I just really love that Flying Form Destroyer. I got a freaking figure. And now I have it because this thing is freaking cool, man. Who ever thought that we're going to have a freaking Flying Form Destroyer figure in the year 2025? And the last figure we are going to be talking about in this video is something that I've been wanting for a long time. Just haven't had the, the want or the need to go and get it. But I found a very good deal on it, and I wanted to go and snag it. So for $30, I ended up picking up the teal shell variant of Gamera 1999 with tag. I buy all my Bandai guys with tag, or try to. But I really love, really love this guy a lot. I've been wanting this mold for a long time, and, well, I finally have him. He's fucking awesome. And that is going to do it, guys, for part 1 of everything I got in 2025. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you come along with the journey of going through the rest of the stuff, because, man, we haven't even broke half yet. Yeah, there was a lot of shit. But see you guys in part 2. Hope you guys enjoyed, and other than that, have a good day.